Now let's move the shooter by pressing one of the four arrow keys. So here, key event listener, as one of the four arrow keys are pressed, then we need to do something. So at this moment, we don't do detection of which key entered directly, but as we did for mouse event listener, we need to create the input event object and then put it to the input event queue, and then the input event queue takes care of the rest. So in the key, when key is pressed, let's create input event object there, and then in this input event, event is the key event, and then the type is in the input event, we have defined the key pressed event there. Then in player input event queue, onto the queue, let's add my own event object. So we do not do this part directly there. Then when event is processed, we do something. So let's go to the event processing part. There's a player input event queue. There now we have a case that input event key pressed comes. Then we are going to do some processing there. Line break is not working correctly. Let me do code reformat. Then okay, it comes. So when key is pressed, then what you need to do is we need to change the location of the shooter. So let's get shooter, which is in game data. So main game data, it's in fixed object, and then get, and the index we have defined in main index shooter there. So we have the shooter objects there. Then the event given is a key event. So let's recover key event. That is in input event is there. So key event, let me import key event there. Here event is a super type of any event, so we need to typecast it to key event. Then we will know which key has been pressed by that. So switch key event get key code, then we can tell which key is pressed. So key event dot vk up, in case key event vk down, case key event vk left, case key event vk right. So let me do format there. So based on that, we are going to move shooter's XY location there. So if it is up, going upwards means shooter's Y should be decremented. So shooter location Y should be decremented by unit move. So we have defined how much we want to move per key press. So that is a unit move. So shooter unit mover or shooter dot unit mover final. We need to define as static so that it could be accessed without creating shooter object. So here shooter unit mover, we subtract and then break. So if a key is down, shooter location y, we add by unit mover there. And then if it's left, shooter location x, left means subtract unit move, and then right, shooter location x, we add by unit move there. So we have a processed key pressed one, and then we move the XY location according to the key. Then on shooter, XY value or reference of location of a shooter is stored in game figure XY, which is super X, super Y, or location X, location Y there. And then since location X, location Y's are moved, when you update in each frame, just accordingly update the barrel's location and the base location. Then when you do rendering, so that's rendered correctly. So let's test the key event. So here as I move, press up arrow, left arrow, down arrow, right arrow, I can move that, and also I can have a pointer moving around, then a barrel follows from anywhere there.